Real Madrid just drew 1-1 with Girona right now. I'm watching the game, so we'll be talking about a little bit about the Real Madrid game and also trying to preview the Barcelona match. So I don't have much to say about the game, even though I hate to watch. So mainly I was watching to see Real Madrid drop points, and it actually happened. So I say back up, and this is the very best result for us. So we can actually relax, and maybe if I was Ansipik, I'm going to rest my players tomorrow. I will rest if possible the whole starting 11. So I think let's talk about the game a little bit. Then let's talk about the Real Madrid match, and then we can preview the Barcelona match. So Real Madrid drew 1-1 with Girona. Like I said, I don't have much to say in this game. So because in the second half, Valverde scored a screamer, even though that was the goalkeeper's fault. I think the goalkeeper should have done better. Their goalkeeper made a lot of saves in the game, but the goal from Valverde, he should have done better there. He didn't even go for the ball. I don't know whether he was afraid of Valverde. Like the commentators in the match were saying, they said he was afraid of Valverde. Don't more. He should have made that save. But apart from that game, he actually came back and he was making a lot of saves for Girona. So Thomas Lema scored a very beautiful goal. He was silent in the whole match, but he scored a nice goal. Mbappe had been rusty in front of goal this period. He has been missing a lot of chances. I don't know what's wrong with Mbappe, but he has been missing a lot of chances. He missed chances in this game also. Vinicius was trying his best to get something out of, to make something happen. But there's one thing with this Real Madrid team. I don't know. Towards the end of the game, if they are not winning a game, they will try to get a penalty. Even though there was an incident, I thought maybe it was a penalty in the 80th minute or so. There was a foul against Mbappe. The player actually stretched his hand and he hit Mbappe in his face. So I thought that was a penalty, but to God be the glory, it wasn't given. So it wasn't given, and the game ended 1-1. So that was a very good result for Barcelona fans. I don't know, for the Madrid fans, they will be filming to this result, even though they might have an excuse that they have a match against Bayern Munich to go and prepare for, and maybe the coach did not rest their players. Now both Vinicius Junior and Mbappe finished the game. They played for 90 minutes, so I didn't think he went for the game. He tried to win the match, and they tried to win the match. Initially, Real Madrid was trying to score in the first half, so they would kill the game in the first half to allow the coach make some changes, but it didn't quite happen for them. They started the game very well. I can say they started the game very well. I was trying to control the game, even though they were very much in control of that game, but they were trying to control the game in the first half, and they got a draw in the first half. So in the second half, they scored that goal, and they did not give up. They actually went for it, and they got a goal back. So, like you can see, they scored in the first minutes, and Lemar scored in 62 minutes. So, like I said, this is a very nice result by Barcelona fans. So, I think if I'm Hansi Flick, I'm going to think twice in tomorrow's game. I won't go all in for tomorrow's game so that we can rest players for the Champions League. So, we'll be looking at we'll be previewing the Barcelona match, and maybe I'm going to build a lineup for the Barcelona game, the lineup that I will use. So I'm going to be resting a lot of players. So if I'm as a league, that is what I'm going to do. So, but that doesn't necessarily mean that is what the coach is going to do. So let's see. Barcelona will be playing against Espanyol tomorrow. Like you all know, this is a Catalan derby, so it's always a derby. So the match is always going to be tough. So, like, a derby is always a derby. The match is always going to be tough. So that game, the Barcelona match is a derby, so it's not going to be that easy. But like I said earlier, if I was Hansi Flick, I wouldn't go in. So let's take a sneak peek at the game tomorrow. So Barcelona will be playing by 5:30. This is Nigerian time. I don't know any place you're watching from. You know your own time. So let's take a look at the head-to-head. I don't think Girona have beaten us recently. Espanyol has beaten us recently. So in the last 5 games, Barcelona have beaten them 4 times and had 1 draw. Then 6th game, the same draw. So they haven't. When was the last time they beat Barcelona? I don't think. Yeah, okay. The last time they beat Barcelona was in January 2018, and that was in their home. So let's take a look at and that was in their home anyway. So, like I said, the game they haven't beaten Barcelona recently, so it's not going to be an easy game. This is the predicted lineup for Footmob. Footmob predicted Balde, Kubasi, Araujo, Kunde, Eric Garcia, Gabi. Not bad. Rashford, Lopez, Yama. I will not start Yama in this game. Maybe I will start Ferran Torres. So, well, let's go to my own 11. This is the 11 that I will use for this game. I'm not going to go all in. I'm not trying to go ahead of him. At the 6 point gap with Real Madrid is not bad. If Barcelona lose this game, and so far as they will raise their players to win the Champions League, no problem. I would think I would trade the Champions League for this game anytime, any day now. 6 point gap, we are still in the game. So we don't need to go all in for this game. That is my own opinion. That doesn't mean I don't want Barcelona to win. I still want Barcelona to win. But I don't think we should push ahead for the game. So I will not start Cancelo in this game. Like Football, I'm going to start Balde. So Kubasi, I will not be starting Kubasi. I think I will go with Ronaldo. I will not be starting Gerard Martins. I will go with Ronaldo. I will rest Gerard Martins. Kubasi has a red card in Champions League, so he's not going to feature in Champions League. Then starting Kubasi will be a very good option. So in the number 2 position, Kunde was looking much rusty, even though he just came back from injury and he has had enough rest. Some people might suggest that to start Kunde. I think I'll start Kunde and then get him off in the after first half. I will remove Kunde so we get some rest. I'm not going to play Pedri at all in this game. I'll start Gavi. Eric Garcia, maybe I will leave Eric Garcia. Or also Frankie de Jong is just coming out from injury, so I don't think he will be starting this game. And I don't think there is any other better option to start with Gavi in that midfield. So at the right hand side, Rashford. I think I'm going to rest Rashford. Then who is the better option to play there? Maybe I'm going to throw in Ferran Torres on that right hand side. Like I said, I need our first 11 to get enough rest for against that Atletico Madrid. I'll not be starting Fermin Lopez. I'm going to start Dani Olmo. Then Rooney Badji. Rooney has not featured much this season, so this is an opportunity for him to start. So I'm going to start Rooney. I'm not even going to bring in Lamine Yamal. Even if Barcelona is using 2-3-0, Lamine Yamal is not supposed to come into this game at all. So at the number 9 position, I think I'm going to stick with Lewandowski. No. So this is where the problem is now. But okay, maybe I will leave Lopez as a number 10, then leave Dani Olmo just like this. So I think this lineup is actually better. This is lineup I will go to because I want Lewandowski to start against Atletico Madrid, or maybe Lewandowski is definitely going to start against Atletico Madrid in that game. So this is the lineup that I will use for Barcelona. So like I said, Real Madrid have made everything easy for us today. So this is actually a good day for Barcelona fans, and maybe we'll be looking ahead of the match tomorrow. But I can tell you, my mind is no longer in the tomorrow's match, because with Real Madrid getting a draw today and they dropped 2 points today, so there's nothing to worry about. If we get the win, fine. If we don't get the win, good and fine. We are going all in for the Champions League on Tuesday, so that is where the main focus should be. The focus should not be in this Catalan. Even though that I know once this match gets to start, there will be motivation to play this game, because a debut is always a debut, so they will actually improve. And I think this is also a strong lineup to actually try and get the win for this game. Espanyol, they have not been bad this season, but I don't know their position in the table. Espanyol, they are the 10th position, and they haven't won any of their last 5 games. They have drawn 3 and lost 2. So that's not bad for us. So this lineup is actually good enough to win this game for Barcelona. So I think this is where we'll leave it. So Real Madrid, I don't know, they should go and prepare for their Champions League and maybe leave La Liga. If Barcelona get the win tomorrow, then I think La Liga is over. There's nothing to talk about there again, even with their Clasico and everything. Barcelona is definitely not going to lose 3 matches in a row from 7 games. So I think the league is ours. If we try and get the win tomorrow, then we have the league. We have the league already. Then we need to put all our attention and all the energy towards that Tuesday game against Atletico Madrid. Thank you very much. So please, if you are new to this channel, you can like and subscribe. This is still a new channel.